What's up, Eagles Nation? It's the Almighty Fan here. I know I haven't made my post game video for the Eagles, of course, beating the Giants in Week 17 and winning the division title. But I have this cold, and it's been, as you can tell, I'm a little stuffed up right here, congested. So I really couldn't put as much vin and vigor into it as I would have liked to. So I hope to have a video out later in the week for it. Just I knew I was going to get this because I was around people this weekend who had a cold, and yeah, it was bound to happen. And now I'm at the point of the cold where the fluids start coming coming out, dripping. So apologies on that in advance. Yeah, I don't have any tissues right in front of me, but I so yeah, I haven't been able to make my post game and of course winning a division title video as I would have liked to for the season of the fan series. I hope to get one out maybe by tomorrow if I feel a little better. But eh. I'm just glad at least I get the flu shot every year because this probably would have been a lot worse if at least I didn't get the flu shot. But I knew I was going to get something because people, including Sunday night, I had people over here who had yeah, they were coughing, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to go well. And then I could feel it coming on Friday night. I'm like, ah, crap. So I haven't had a cold in a long time too. I've been pretty lucky, but I guess it was overdue. Speaking of overdue, the Eagles are overdue to beat Seattle. So hopefully, that is of course who they play this weekend, and hopefully we can get that dub on them. Speaking of, this is not a reaction vid or anything like that. Basically, the main purpose of this video, besides me blabbing on there as I usually do, is I got this package in the mail, and I was shocked to get this in the mail today. So yeah, shout out to Dick's. Yeah, you see. Yeah. I really was not expecting this today. I ordered this on Sunday night. They were the website. They were doing a deal online, and I wanted this really basically for the whole season. I just didn't get around to getting it, and I saw it was on sale at Dick's and from their website. So I pulled the trigger on it finally. And those who know me know that there's a little shipping label. Those who know me know that I am obviously Eagles fan, but also I'm a jersey collector, jersey head. As part of the collection, I have a lot of Eagles jerseys through various years. Basically, they're just about. There's a few missing, but just about most of their history in jersey is seen in my collection from 1933 up until current time. And like I said, there's a few missing. There's some errors maybe not in there, but most errors are represented. And of course, this year the NFL is celebrating their 100th anniversary. I mean, it's been plastered everywhere. I am not pleased with the fact that because of the helmet rules, they couldn't do a lot of throwback jerseys and such like they did back in '94 for the 75th anniversary of the NFL. I mean, they went crazy in the 75th anniversary. All teams had throwback uniforms. Also, they had the big diamond-shaped 75th anniversary patch on the uniforms, which this year you would think that for the 100th anniversary they would want to do something big and bold. They basically did a postage stamp on the collar, where the NFL shield usually is. It's weird. It's just one of those things. I don't think they celebrated it as well as they could have as far as the uniforms go, the history of the teams, but is what it is. I know there's a lot of parameters with the helmets because of the concussion protocols and all, but like I said before, if you went to Riddell like a couple years ago and say, hey, we want to celebrate the 100th of throwbacks, can you do the helmets? I'm sure they would have. So, but it is what it is. But anyhow, I did have to get this. It is the Eagles jersey representing the 100th anniversary of the NFL. And it's also an Eagles jersey of a player that, I'm a big fan of. So went ahead and pulled the trigger on Mr. Wentz. And this is it's not the authentic. And I forget if they call those the whatever they call those, the premieres or whatever those are called. The pro cut and everything. I've tried one of those on. I tried on a Carson Wentz, basic authentic, pro cut jersey at the Eagle shop, the pro shop at the link, and I like it. I know the size I need if I ever want to buy one, like for real, buy one. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. But at some time I want to. I have a few authentic Eagle jerseys, not game worn or anything like that, but Reeboks and stuff from back in the day. Some other brands or whatever. But I haven't yet to get the Nike one, and I want to get one at some point. I don't know when that's going to be. But this is, if you don't get the authentics, these are kind of like the step down. These are almost like the Swingman, basic version of the Nike jersey. So it's stitched. It's generically stitched, stitching, not like, you would see with the authentics, but it is that's nice. It is the Carson Wentz, just in time for the playoffs. There it is, Wentz. Wentz was a little folded up, obviously, because it just took, as you saw, I just took it out of the bag. There's Wentz 11 on the back. And there's the front. And as you see, the logo is generically stitched on, too. It is stitched, but it's very generic, single line stitching. Whereas the authentics would be, pro stitched and everything like that. And the sleeves would be like shorter. And they're like that so that they can, and they're stretchy, so that they can fit them over the pads. Even though none of us really wear pads when we wear the jersey. The fans usually don't. I know some do. But, usually the fans aren't going to wear the pads, but they still have to make it that way because it's the authentic, as they would wear on the field. But that's why the sleeves are the way they are on the authentics. Whereas these are, it's still a different cut sleeve than, of course, back in the day with Reebok. So it's a little shorter, up here in the armpit area. But, stitched on Nike logo. The 11s, again, on the shoulders are generically stitched. So basically, I guess they're called the limited runs, the regular heat pressed. Nothing on there is stitched besides the jock tag. Whereas on these guys, I think these are called the premieres. I'm not sure. I'm not as up to date with the current jerseys, as I would be with like Mitchell and Ness or something. But where these are, I call them the Swingman, but they're basically generically stitched. Whereas the limited run would be just pressed on, and that's the one you see mostly. So, and there you see on the front, there is the 100th logo for the NFL, of course, celebrating it this season. And like I said, since I'm, of course, an Eagles fan, but also a jersey collector and also an Eagles jersey collector, I wanted to get at least one jersey with the authentic, with the 100th logo on the collar area, as they were on the field. Again, I wish the logo was bigger. I think the NFL really dropped the ball on that one. I think they should have had like a big patch for the 100th, the way they did in 94, the way they did in 94 for the 75th. Because this is a nice logo. I like the logo. I just wish it was bigger. It's like if you're going to celebrate a 100th anniversary, celebrate a 100th anniversary. Put a big patch on here. And I know the Bears celebrated their 100th this year, so they have a nice logo, which is really nice. On theirs, basically what the Bears did, the NFL should have done. I mean, it should be here, big logo. It is what it is, though. Like I said, they kind of dropped the ball on that. But still, I had to get at least one Eagles jersey with the 100th on there, and I picked, of course, Mr. Wentz. Carson Clutch right there. Let that Bronco buck. And there is the 11 on the front. And I will show you the jock. That's Nike. Jock tag has the NFL players logo, the NFL shield. Those of you who have these jerseys know what this is, but for those of you who don't, there it is. Very nice jersey. This is the first that I've ever owned of their, again, I call this the Swingman line, basically, and I like it. You know, I think it's a really sharp jersey. May have to get some more of these at some point. And there are some other players I wouldn't mind getting for the 100th with the 100th on there, but of course I had to go with my Eagles first and foremost. So there you go, Wentz 11, and the Wentz is on a nameplate, generically stitched onto the nameplate. Yeah, I give you a good look at the Eagle logos there on the sleeves, the Nike swooshes. There, it's got the tags, of course. The price that I didn't pay because it was on sale, and it's got the double tag going on the other sleeve. And there are lots of fakes of these out there. I mean, lots and lots and lots of fakes. But I bought it direct from, you know, Dick's Sporting Goods. So I know, of course, this is not a fake. This is an officially licensed Nike Carson Wentz jersey, Eagles jersey with the 100th. And again, I'll give you one more look at that. It's cool. Like I said, it's a nice logo. I like the logo. I just wish they did a big patch, you know, like they did back for the 75th anniversary. But yeah, it is what it is. But I'm happy to have it. I definitely will be giving this wears. I don't think I'm going to wear this on game day because I have I call it my lucky Eagles jersey. It's my old Brian Dawkins replica Eagles jersey, and I only wear that for the big games. Although I did not wear that for Super Bowl 52 because I wore my Fletcher Cox Super Bowl 52 jersey. But I wore that jersey for the NFC title game that year. I've worn it for other games. I wore it obviously the last couple of weeks, and they've won. So I'm hoping continue good luck with that jersey. I'm going to wear it again this Sunday eve, late afternoon, you know, for the game. And but this one definitely will be worn. You know, a time or two, going through the, you know, hopefully a long postseason run this year, or if anything else, you know, certainly it's a piece of history because it has the 100th logo on the front, and yeah, ha, I'm just out of it. I'm sorry. You know, when you get a cold, it takes a lot out of you. So I'm sorry if I kind of stumbled and bumbled here through this, but yeah, I'm happy to have this, and shout out to Dick's, man. Shout out to Dick's for the quick delivery. I did not expect this today. I really didn't. This was just like shocker when I got home from work. We got out a little early today for New Year's. You know, obviously got home, and the package was sitting on the steps. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, oh my goodness. I saw the package. I saw the Dick's logo, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, they came quick. So, yeah, shout out to Dick's, man. Great quick shipping, that's for sure. FedEx, shout out to FedEx. And, of course, shout out to the Eagles and Eagles Nation. Carson Wentz, NFL 100th jersey, the 2019-2020 jersey right there. And this is the one they'll be wearing in the postseason, of course. At least for the home game, for the wild card round. And they'll be wearing the white ones if they do get past. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, okay? All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching this I can't call it an unboxing. It's really an unbagging for the new Carson Wentz NFL Nike Eagles swingman, basically stitched swingman Eagles jersey with the 100th anniversary logo on the collar. Very nice. Glad to have it. And shout out to Dick's for the sale and for the quick shipping. All right, everyone. I will be back. Like I said, I'll be back either tomorrow or later in the week, just depending on how I'm feeling. To do my video for the, you know, celebratory for the division title, but also, of course, looking ahead to the wild card round in Seattle. Now we're a little closer to it. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching again. Let's go, Birds! I'll see you later in the week. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2020. And here's the great things in 2020 for our Birds. All right. Take care.